all ages are making big plays every day. Last week, when some coaches and parents sent us video of a middle school wrestling match, we knew we had to follow up, especially because middle school students don't always get a fair shake. Sometimes their decision-making is questioned. We can promise you that was not the case on this night. While some choose to see it, others choose to find it, and a few choose to live it.
There's athletic shape and then there's wrestling shape.
I think that wrestling's more cardio than anything.
On a mat, desire, muscle, and determination meet face to face.
In a lot of other sports, there's kind of places to hide. You know, when you're on a football team, there's 11 guys out there. You know, you don't see everybody all the time. Basketball court, same thing. When you're on a wrestling mat, it's you and the other man or girl or whoever you're wrestling against, the other athlete.
You have to hate them, but you also have a really good respect for them.
Zach and Noah met on a mat. Zach goes to Castle Rock Middle School. He's a football player from Texas.
Yes, ma'am.
He's always playing a sport. Right now, he wrestles.
He was big.
Noah attends Sierra Middle School. He calls himself a gamer, a singer, a comedian,
You have a good sense of humor, do I?
and a wrestler. Check out his guns. The match between Noah and Zach was like no other.
Attack, Noah! Attack!
The coach was screaming out, grab my leg and take me down.
Go for the leg!
I like to call it the underleg.
Go for the leg! There you go! Now drive him down! Drive him, push!
That entire match, I saw a smile on his face.
There you go!
The entire match.
It was a simple act, but it took some selfless thinking.
Get his head! Get his head!
Had incredible results that we won't even begin to measure for a long time.
Get his head!
It was over in just seconds, and yet it will be talked about for years as coaches speak to their teams about integrity and character and the heart of a wrestler.
I feel like we both won that match. I had a time of my life there, and I'm almost 100% sure he did.
It was a victory for everybody. And it was a tremendous victory for people this age who always get a bad rap.
Seeing that smile on his face the entire time, that was just awesome.
He was a big, tough guy.
Sometimes the right choice is easy and difficult, obvious and obscure, and miraculously right there in middle school. Noah also happens to have mosaic Down syndrome. He says he joined the wrestling team to build some more muscle. And just last week, the U.S. Education Department announced schools must include students with challenges in sports programs. The Education Secretary said sports can provide invaluable lessons in discipline, selflessness, passion, and courage, all of which played out in that wrestling match.
I love it that so many of these kids with little hitches are involved all of a sudden in all these mainstream sports. I mean, we've seen a lot in basketball too, and now this. And you got a yes, ma'am, out of Zach there. I thought that was.
Yes, Zach, he's so polite. That Texas in him, boy,
Yes,
he's a
ma'am.
very polite young man. And he said, you know what? I don't remember all my matches from last year, but this one I know I will remember forever.
Oh yeah, what a special kid.
He was privileged to meet Noah.
Yeah.
So it was an awesome day. Thank you to Brian Willey, 9 News photojournalist, who saw that little video and said, we got to find out about this. Thanks to you, the parents and coaches who were there and said, you know what, this moment needs to be shared.
Yeah, I agree. That was a great moment. As you say, big learning experiences for both of them. Everybody wins in that situation.
You bet.